Hello Miss Williams, so you're back today for your follow-up and your actual allergy testing today, is that correct? Okay, so you have been told to what you need to expect today. All I am going to do is put a slight few samples of some of the allergies we're going to test you on your back. You may experience some reaction to them, you may not, but that is why we're doing this today, so we can determine what you may be allergic to. So because there is so many allergies to test, we're going to do half of your appointment today and then we'll follow up with another appointment, alright, because we don't want to put you through too much stress. As I say, your skin could react. It's not necessarily that it's going to, but it could react. And this is why we like to do it in stages, so that your skin doesn't go through too much. So by doing this testing, we can actually eliminate certain things that you potentially think you could be allergic to and things that you are definitely allergic to, and maybe avoid having them things in your life if it's anything you can actually avoid as such. Certain things I know we're not really, it's not in our power to avoid, so we have to give you treatment for that. So I believe you had experienced a quite severe rash on your arm a while back and it's not really gone since. Can I just have a look at that? Okay, I see that. Okay, so we're going to try and see what the cause is. I'm going to just test on a few today because obviously, like I said, there's a lot to go through and I don't think we've got the time to go through all of these today. There is a lot. So I'm going to start with the ones that you have mainly said that you're like around in life, and maybe a few ones that you've not thought of, such as certain pollens and dust mites and stuff like that. Obviously you've said that you don't have pets, so I'm going to leave that one out today, but we will definitely test you on the pet side as well, because we can't rule it out. You never know. There could have been an animal that has got into your house while you're not in and you haven't realised. Their fur is in the atmosphere and you can react to that. So we can't rule it out for definite, and I don't like to skip anything when I'm dealing with allergies. So how this works is I will show you now. I have a few sample tubes here. Each one of them has a little liquid thing here that you can see, and I'm just going to pop that on your skin, and as I do that I am going to get one of these labels, cut them out and pop them next to the patch that I have done on your skin, just so we know what's what. So then when I look at the number, I can refer to my sheet and see what one you're reacting to and what one we can safely say you're good to go with. Okay, right, so firstly I'm just going to pop some gloves on, okay, just because I'm going to be touching your skin. I have got clean hands, but I do prefer to not touch your skin when I'm dealing with this. We have already tested you on latex because when you had your first appointment we made sure that you weren't allergic to anything like that, so you're good with these gloves. That's one thing we can be safe on. Okay, and I'm just going to spray your skin down with some cleaning solution just to clean the surface of your skin, just to get any oils off it, just so we get a good fresh result from this. Again, we've tested you on the solution beforehand, so we know that you're safe with that. I'm just going to move your hair out of the way. You've got lovely hair, by the way. Oh, you've just had it cut. Okay, I can see that actually. You have got a few little fine hairs on yourself there, but it's okay, they won't get in the way. So I'm just going to tuck this in just like that. You don't need to do anything, you don't need to remove anything, just like that. I only need this much of your back. Let me just tuck this out of the way a little bit more. I love the colour of your hair, it's so beautiful. Alright, that should be okay. So I've just got some solution here, you see. I'm just going to spray it on your skin and then just wipe you down. Okay. That's it. Okay. Some of these hairs won't come off. You need a good shower after this, I think. That's the only downfall to getting your hair cut, is you end up with all these fine hairs stuck to your skin. But like I said, this won't interfere with the testing. Alright, so I'm going to start by sticking some labels on your skin, just because I need to number them. Again, I keep saying this, but you know this. We have tested you on all of the things that we're going to use today, and we know that you're safe on all of them, so we're good to go. Alright, so we've got 5 on this side and 5 on this side. I'm testing you for 10 allergies today, and I'll get them up there. Okay, let's see. They're very going to test one of these on your skin again, actually, because I'm not sure whether these are our new supply, and they might have slightly different ingredients in them. So let me just test you out for a second, okay? I actually think, I tell you what, I'm just going to go ahead and write on your skin, because I think it'll be easier. Yeah, okay, let's see. So I'm just going to write 1 to 10 across your back with a little square, alright? And in that little square I'll put that dot. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do apologise for the loud noises today. We have got new neighbours in and they are being a little loud. So I'm sorry if this disturbs you, but hopefully it won't get in your way too much, okay? Right, so 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so that's the allergies that we're going to do here. I'm just going to draw a square around each of these. Obviously we usually have the sticker patches next to the, but I don't want to take any chances and interfere with the testing. I want the truest result today, and if you have a reaction to the sticker I might not know where the allergies come from, because with adhesive it can spread quite a lot. So with these allergy tested patches, it's quite a minor reaction, so it usually generally reacts in the dot and that's it. Alright, so I'm going to do this side first, and then I'm going to come on your side here and do this side. So firstly, I'm just going to put the patches on. I'll be writing a few notes after they have been applied, and then I'm going to bring in my light and my magnifying glass and also my pen light to have a good look. Firstly, I'm just going to add the patch tests to your skin. Right, so I must get this in the right order. So we've got this one, so it's this one. Alright, are you ready? You're not going to feel anything but a cold little blob of water. This just has a slight dose. Okay, that's the patch one, and it's the tiniest little dot, but that dot will be enough to tell us whether or not you're allergic to it. So 2. So when I finish this, I will be writing down some notes, and I'll tell you what we've tested you on once I've done this. I just need to focus so I don't get the numbers mixed up. There's number 3. Oh, a little bit more there, but that's fine, it won't harm. Okay, that's number 4 there. Alright, let's see. Pop that in there. Oops. That's it. And there. That's number 4. That's number 5 there. Okay, number 5 is going on. Oh, just outside the square, but that's okay. I'll know that. So. Alright, now I'm going to just come onto your other side, and I am just going to apply them to this side of you, alright? And then, like I say, I'm going to write some notes down, let them process a bit, because we have to give them some time to react. And then we will have a good look at them afterwards and see if we notice anything at all. Alright, what have I got? I've got that there, okay. That's that one there. I must make sure these don't drip into the next square. 7 is here. Alright. Oops. I do apologise. Get that quickly before you react. Like I say, these are small doses, so even if it touches your skin just like that, as soon as I wipe it up, it will be fine. It is so small. It has to sit on your skin for quite a little while before it reacts, so that's why we have to leave it. And this one wants to escape too. Let me just, it's all going wrong. Hang on, let me just start them two again. I'm so sorry. Dab them off. Now you shouldn't get any reaction to them because they're all gone. So minor. Okay, so this was number 6. Let me just get that in there. That's that one, and then this is number 7. Okay. Just going to try and get it small amount. That's it. That'll do. Number 8 is this one here. Number 8. How's your skin feeling at the minute? You feeling any discomfort at all? No? Oh, okay, that's okay. To be honest, it does take a little while to set in, so I doubt you would feel anything at the minute, so that is a good thing. Right, this is number 9. Number 9 is here. Tiny bit there. And lastly, number 10. Alright, so that's that one. Alright, so let me just go and fill in some details on my computer. Firstly, I'll just remove my gloves for a minute and then I'll pop them back on when I'm going to be touching your skin again. And I'll just make some notes just a second. Okay. So how long have you said that you've been experiencing this rash? About a month now, and it's not faded at all. Has it got worse? It's just consistent. Okay. And is it flaky? Let me have a look at that. So it's not anything like eczema or psoriasis for definite. No, that doesn't look like that. Okay. So I'm really sorry about the noise today. I hope you can relax still. Okay. Let's have a look. So I'm just having a look at how it looks. I hold your arm in front of you like this. So it's quite patchy. It's not in one place, is it? It's kind of all over. Okay. So firstly, we've checked you for dairy, so milk, butter, eggs, cheese and stuff like that. So number 1 was dairy. So we've done this one, this one, this one, this one, that one. Okay, so we've also checked you for some other things like nuts, coconut. We've checked you for peanuts as well. So that's that, peanuts. And that's on this one. So the dairy is here, peanuts are here, and other nuts. So what we do is we have a clever way of combining these certain categories and judging how you react to each category is how we determine what one it is. It's really advanced. So if you get a certain rash that looks a certain way, we'll know whether it's milk or eggs or cheese. It's really clever. Whereas once upon a time we would have to test for every single category, which it is a long process. There's a lot of things that can be an allergen that you can be allergic to. So it really cuts down the half of the time that it takes. So obviously the same again with the nuts category. Alright, so again we have checked for some pollen in here. So we've checked for that one, that one, that one, and that one. So again, that the categories that we have are similar categories. So this is why it still takes a while to do, but we've got certain pollens that are related to each other that we can mix together, certain nuts that are related to each other, certain dairy products. So this is nuts here, dairy here, pollen here, and only certain ones. You would be amazed at how many pollens there are out there. There's a lot. So that's 4 of them on there. This the dairy, and that one there. That's that one. Okay, so far as mites, we have literally tested you for all the mites. So we have the house dust mites, and there's 2 types of them, and a floor mite. So that's them. We've done all 3 of the mites there. Okay, so that's category 4, and then 5. So we've got some other dust as well. So we've got house dust and paper dust and hair dust, stuff like that. So we've got all of them. So that's all this side here. Let's get onto this side. So dairy, nuts, we have pollens, we have dust, and then we have some other sorts of dust. There's a lot of dust in the air. I am imagining that you're more likely to be allergic to a dust mite because of where it is. It's on an arm, it's nowhere else in the body. It could be the fact that maybe your sofa you lean on. Do you lean on this side on your sofa? Okay, that's quite interesting, yeah. So potentially it could be one of them, because obviously if it was anything else, I think you'd be experiencing the rash in a lot of different places, but because it's in one certain area, I actually think we might have cracked it. But needless to say, we will still test you on all these allergies because this is part of the service, and you never know what else you're allergic to, so it's good to know these things to save you from future allergens. Okay, so this, okay, so we've got insects here. So these three here are all insects because we couldn't test them as a multiple. We had to do them individually. So we've got ants, cockroaches, and mosquitoes. Thing is, you could be bitten by something and not realise, and then days later you could come out in a rash and think, oh, where's that come from? You could have been bitten by one of these things here. So that's that. And then our last two here are fungi. I know that sounds strange, but you could have been in the forest or anything like that. You could have touched something and leant on a tree or anything like that and not known it. So we've tested you for some fungi, and they're mixed into these two here. So we've tested you for that one, that one, and then that one, that one, that one. Okay, so. Alright, so have you had any outside experience of fungi that you know of, or have you been around anything like that? No. I still think we're looking at the dust mite on the sofa. It seems like the most logical one to experience in one position. The fact that you said you lean your arm on the sofa there, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so the good thing with that is there is a simple solution to that. You can either get your sofa deep cleaned and it will literally lift them out, and you might not experience this rash very much after that, if at all after that. But we can give you some cream to apply to it to heal it. But in the meantime, I would suggest get that sofa looked at because it could save you a lot of hassle. Alright, so let's have a look. I'm going to put my gloves back on actually and just have a closer look at this back of yours, see if we've got any allergy reactions. Sometimes the reactions can be like almost invisible to the eye and you have to look at them closely. So let me pop my light on. Alright, and I'll just pop that in there like that. Okay. I've also got an extra light here to look. Alright. Let me just look at that. Okay. Pretty much no reaction to that one. No. Okay, yep, I see that. Yeah. Interestingly enough, there is a reaction to the dust mites, and actually both types, if not all types of dust mites, you're quite sensitive to it. Like I say, you can't really see naked eye wise, but when you look closely, I can definitely see something going on there. Interesting. Yeah, let's have a look on the other side, shall we? Alright, okay, nothing there. luckily you are actually not reacting to any of these. If anything, I would say that you may not even need to come back if you don't want to. If you want to have a second go and have a look at the rest of the allergens, I will not say that you don't need to, because you can if you want to, that's your choice. But judging by these reactions, there's absolutely nothing. So I would say the culprit of your allergy is dust mites, and definitely all kinds of dust mites that I've tested you on today. So what we'll do is we'll prescribe you a cream. You can put that on your arm, apply it until it's completely disappeared. So it might take a week, it might take 3, but just keep applying it. If you need more cream, you can come back to us, but I don't think you'll need any more cream because there's quite a lot. But yeah, apply it until it disappears. Get your sofa cleaned. I'm not saying you've got a dirty sofa, but there is microscopic little things in your sofas and we don't know about it, so definitely get that cleaned. I will highly recommend that, because I think that's your issue. And if you don't get that treated, you will keep getting this reoccurring reaction. So it's very important that you do that, okay? Unfortunately, we don't cover the cost of that because, yeah, we can't treat a dusty sofa, but we can treat your rash on your arm. So let me write out a prescription for that. Okay. I'll take my gloves off again. Actually, no, I'll take them off and then I'll clean your back up in a minute. Let me just, while I'm here, write you out a prescription. Do you pick your prescription up from anywhere at all, or are you... Okay. So I'm going to give you a month's worth of cream, but you will not need that at all. So you need to apply this cream 3 times a day until it disappears. And then as soon as you see it's disappeared, you can stop it instantly. Keep the cream though, because if it does reoccur, you can use it again. But if you get that sofa sorted, I definitely think it will not come back. And to be honest, because you're so sensitive to dust mites, I would actually recommend that you give your house a good thorough carpet clean and everything, just to eliminate all dust mites that could be in your house, because we do have a lot of dust in our house. It's just a fact. But at least you'll have a fresh new start for when you've treated this. Is that okay? Alright, so I'm just going to pop my gloves back on again. I'm just going to clean your back up and dry it, and then you're good to go. Alright, and thank you for participating today. You're welcome to come back for a second appointment, or a third appointment should I say, because you've been here once before, to finish your testing off. But I actually think you're good to go with this. I imagine that you're not going to have many allergies other than that, because you've never experienced different reactions other than this in your life. So I think we would be digging too deep if that was the case. I just think if you ever experience another time, another occasion that you have a reaction, we could look deeper. But we'll have you on system, so in future if you ever come back to us, we can test you on things that we haven't tested you on. Alright, does that sound good? Alright, so let me just get my cleaning spray again. Put my gloves on again. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Just going to turn my light off now because I don't really need that now. Alright. And I'm going to clean you up again. So let me just spray your back first. nice and saturated. And I'm just going to get tissue, and I'm going to wet that too as well. Okay, let's just wipe this away. Now it might not all come off, but as soon as you've been in the shower, it should just wipe away. Okay. Does look a little funny. Okay. Maybe we need a little more of this spray to clean you up. Let me just grab something. Okay, so we've got some good old trusting wipes. You're not allergic to the wipes, are you? So let's see. I'll just get these. So what I might do is just do one at a time. It's quite stubborn, this stuff, to wipe off. The reason is so it doesn't come off when we're doing the testing. But it will come off when you have a shower, I promise. It just almost looks like you've got a big bruise on your back. I promise you, it's not a bruise, it's just pen. Alright, let me just... Sorry, you can hear my gloves squeaking away. I don't know if I've used the right pen or not, because it normally comes off a little easier than this, so I do apologise if I've used the wrong pen, but it won't be there forever, it's fine. I'll try and get the worst of it off for you. Right. Okay. Let's try this side now. These gloves are so squeaky. I'm not hurting your skin, am I? Good. Alright, so I think I'll let you wipe the rest of that off in the shower. Just dry it off with a tissue, and I'm just going to use my little device to finish off the drying process. Just so you're fully dry before your clothes go back on. How does that feel? I hope I haven't made your skin too red. It has got a bit blotchy, but it should be okay. Alright, that should be dry enough. Let's pop your dress back on, and we can send you on your way. Alright, there you go. if you do have any problems, don't hesitate to get back in touch, but I am sure that you will be just fine after this, okay? Right, well, thank you for coming to us, and I really hope that you do get sorted very soon. Please keep us updated as well with your progress, because we like to hear from you afterwards. Alright? Okay, well, you have a safe journey home, and I hope you can go to bed with a bit more comfort tonight. Yes, hopefully you'll have some sweet dreams.